Hello, it's me, and today we're going to find out what remains of Edith Finch. I have no idea what this game entails. I thought that was a kid, but that's a life ring. I can only look so. Oh, I have a broken hand and flowers. If I
A
was
lot of
smart, I
this
could
isn't
tell you
going to
what
make
flowers
sense
they
to you,
were.
and I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning with the house.
Oh, that's cool.
My brother Milton disappeared when I was 4. It was like the house just swallowed him up.
So we could have missed this piece of dialogue?
Someone had put up a chain link fence, but it looked like I wasn't the first person to hop it.
This is really cool. Oh, I can zoom. I can walk and I can zoom. Do you have anything to say about the rock? Do I? Oh. Oh, the feet movement is very funny.
I lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms. Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately.
You should not look through people's mail. Can you let go of it? Thank you. Can I take the paper? Oh wait, that's the house. How do you get to that topmost room without like something happening? Oh, I just remembered. I can't actually see chat.
I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
That's okay. Oh, I just punched that gate open.
In her will, my mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked. Maybe she thought I'd know. Or she thought the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
Down or right? I'm gonna go right. The high road.
No one had driven this way in a long time, but I saw a few hoof prints.
Oh, was there bridges down there? Damn it, I regret going up. It's an alpaca.
The truth is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it.
Why
But
is
now I
that?
have questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to.
I don't think houses can talk. House? Houses? Just trying to explore. There's a frog around here somewhere. Wait a second, what the fuck? Is that a dragon head? I want to go all the way back the other way, but I bet they both kind of just lead the same way. So do you know what I'm going to do while I'm here? Going to grab my pihone, which is French for phone, and open up chat so I can see what chat is saying. Don't mind me. Alright, there we go, all set up.
The house was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it.
I was hoping to find a frog. Oh, I can't go more this way. You have nothing to say about this? This massive dragon head? Where is the frog though? I just want to grab a frog. Yeah, I guess it's not a surprise to her, but thought it could be at least a little bit explained. Yeah, as a kid, I always wanted to live in an area kind of like this. But as I grow up, like, imagine all the, like, insects and shit
As a
you'd get.
child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words.
Maybe it's
Now,
because of that.
as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house.
That house looks like a fucking accident waiting to happen. What's that noise? Those are the wind chimes. Wait, why? You just went through the doggy door. I was
used
gonna.
to be a lot easier when I was 11.
I guess it's normal to her.
The power had been turned off the night we left.
Can you not like unlock the door? Nothing in there. Oh, that's cute. I found him. It's Nemo. Why is there a ball just... Oh, I guess they played like a swing ball or something maybe.
For the first time in years, I felt like I was home.
It looks like
But
a
instead of a
face.
family, there were just memories of one. Like how only one restaurant would deliver to our house, so we had Chinese a lot. Or how after Louis started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon. Except our cat, Molly.
I hope they took the cat with... Oh, there's a box there. Any other fun... Oh my god, that's a lot of fucking... I thought that was a lot, but then Jesus.
The table was still a wreck from the night we left. My mom was the only one of us who could imagine Great-Grandma Edie living in a nursing home.
So, I was gonna say, there's a wheelchair with Edie on it.
It was like a bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture. Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it, like a smile with too many teeth.
Bruh. Oh god.
Even the fireplace had a story. Edie told me the bricks came from the original house, after it sank.
Little statue out there, I'm noticing. Dude looking out, he might be naked, to have his cock out, who knows. That must be Molly's bed. That's the key. I want to check other stuff first before I do that.
Great-Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house.
Damn, this guy was pretty impressive then. This Sven fellow. Barbara Finch. Huh.
My mom wasn't much of an optimist, but she never stopped believing that my brother Milton was alive.
Kind of like looking at, like, for the where the subtitles are gonna pop up. Oh. What the fuck happened here?
After Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms.
Oh.
Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
Oh, the text is going too.
The last time I was in Edith Sr.'s room, I was 10 and she was painting my portrait.
Huh.
My Grandpa Sam spent 7 years sharing a room with his dead brother, Calvin.
Was the brother dead at the time? I hope not. It's kind of sad. Barbara.
Barbara was a child star for 2 years, until America grew out of it.
Her room definitely doesn't look like it. Jesus, I hate that. Like the little thing of the guy holding her hand. Oh. Yeah, I see that. I
Whenever
just haven't
people ask
commented
me
on
about
it.
my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
Oh wait, did I miss a door? Gregory.
As a kid, I just assumed every house had peepholes and sealed rooms you weren't allowed inside of.
Okay, that fucking bathroom is trippy, but why is the bathroom called Gregory? Unless that's his room. In which case, fucking weird. Oh. Molly? Yeah, Molly. 1937 and 1947.
Molly always seemed like a girl I could imagine being friends with, if she hadn't died in 1947.
What year is it currently? If she said it, I've already forgotten. Ugh. Ew. What the fuck?
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room. I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up.
Why is it not sealed up?
Lewis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him. Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets. Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of. From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me.
Okay. So Edith, Edie. I'm guessing we're Edith. We've seen Edie, we've seen Walter's room, Sam and Calvin, the brothers. Barbara, Molly. So we're still got to see some other peeps. Gregory has the bathroom for some reason. Milton's the one that's gone missing. Presumed dead, I assume, 2003. Or could be dead. And Lewis, 2010. So it's at least 2010, if not further. Oh wait, Dawn, 2016. At least 2016, if not further. Edie also died in 2010, as well as Lewis. Something might have happened there. Walter died in 2005. Well, Calvin was only 11. Ouch. Sam was 33. Odin lived for 57 years. Walter for 53. A lot of young deaths here. Barbara lived 16 years old. Molly died when she was 10. Alright, this is starting to get more fucked up. Gus died when Gus was 13. Wait. Gregory was only a year old? Jesus Christ. What the fuck happened here? 11 for... You were a 17-year-old Edith, so it's 2016. So Dawn died this year. Okay.
Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan.
What the fuck happened? Are we on Awfuls? Yeah, we are.
But I had no idea what was behind that door.
So we're just exploring dead people's rooms
Just
that
like I
were
had
part of
no
our
idea
family.
where all this was gonna lead.
This feels like it's gonna go into
I
horror.
grew up looking at Molly's room through the peephole.
I guess her mother was batshit insane.
Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil cage.
Being inside for the first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting. I got the sense Edie had spent a lot of time here, before my mom sealed the doors.
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat.
I'm playing as Molly? Can I look at other stuff?
I thought about eating Christopher, but I held back.
That's fucked up. I mean, I guess she's a kid. It's still fucked up, but it's funny.
My Halloween candy was all gone. The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
She just ate her gerbil's food.
Mom, can I come out now?
Sweetheart, it's late. Go to sleep.
Alright, Grinch.
I kept eating and eating.
No!
I ate a lot of things that night.
Did she die of poisoning? Am I just killing this kid? Can I eat the seagulls? No.
Then I heard chirping outside my window.
And I ate the bird.
It was a barn swallow going back to her nest. I reached out for her. And suddenly, I was a cat.
What the fuck?
I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
This has to be a dream. Where do I go from here? Parkour. I'm a parkour god. This is a cool way to like railroad you without making it seem like you're railroaded.
I jumped and I almost got her. I could tell she was getting really tired.
Come on, I should have got this by now.
Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird. I gobbled her up. And suddenly, I was an owl. First, all I heard was the wind.
No
Then I
way.
heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
Can I actually turn? Oh, I can turn. What am I looking for?
Rabbits.
Where is the rabbit? There it is. Come here. So this kid has a very active fucking imagination. Jesus Christ.
I imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons.
What the
Swallowed him up,
fuck?
and I didn't chew one bit. Then I flew off to find something bigger. A mama rabbit.
Jesus.
She was almost too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating. And suddenly, I was a shark.
So, it's just fucking. Hey, it's me, the shark. Oh fuck! Hey guys, don't mind me. Just strolling along here, a shark on a snowy
Rolled off
mountain.
a cliff and into the ocean. Now, I was hungrier than ever.
How do I go down? Oh.
I wanted fat, juicy seals.
The singer or?
I tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good.
Where's she going? Where is she going?
Grabbed on tight. When I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
Oh, I'm a snake. Oh. Ew. Look at these physics though. This is pretty fun. Oh, am I a snake or am I like the Kraken? What am I doing here? Oh. Oh, I'm like a...
Now I was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere.
I can't see what I look like. I can only see from like the point of view of my tentacle.
I was big, but I moved real quiet. I wanted to stop, but also I didn't.
Drunken sailor early in the morning. Way hey up she rises. His belly with a rusty razor, shave his belly with a rusty razor, early in the morning. What shall we do with a drunken sailor? What shall we do with a drunken sailor, early in the morning? He's singing the whole thing. I'm impressed. Alright, let's kill him. Early in the morning.
After the last passenger, I was still hungry. And across the water, I smelled something new. Something I had to have, so I swam
Cheeseburger.
towards it. I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
I like this perspective better than having to constantly like drag myself. I'm out of a toilet. Oh wait, is this monster gonna like grab the kid? Whoa, whoa, tentacle. What are you doing, buddy? Come on, work with me. There we go.
I got closer and closer. All of my stomach started growling. And suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to feed, and we both know I will be delicious.
I thought this wasn't a horror game. God damn. That's terrifying.
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
Oh, we filled her in. Oh, it's the cat. Never mind. Wait, I'm walking out. Is this safe?
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories.
Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly.
I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room. We got along, and it was a good place to hide from my mom.
Louis died a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him.
Jeez. Sven Finch, built 1937.
One summer, they evacuated the island, but Edie refused to go. For a few weeks, she was a celebrity.
There she is. There's Edie.
Edie gave a big interview about a mole man living under the Finch house. My mom was furious. I hadn't thought of myself as Edith Jr. for a long, long time.
Oh, we can't put those in. Can't play some tapes.
When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed.
Oh.
She could have, but she didn't.
Oh, that's sad. Poor Sven.
Even in her 90s. Sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
Before I open that, I just want to take a look at this.
Her room was like a museum.
Or should I don't know what to look at. Is this going to be another, like, book story thing? Oh, yep.
For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune.
and misfortune.
Oh, I have to
Odin
hold it.
Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johann. On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind. But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea.
Oh.
Odin's daughter Edith, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island. Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery. His
That's
daughter
the
Edith is
statue.
already dreaming of a new Finch house.
Oh, sorry, I thought that was how to exit. I just hold back to exit, I guess. Huh.
Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
So the family believes they're cursed. Ugh. Oh, I hate this.
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife Kay left on the house was the pink bathroom. It was a pretty big trace.
I like how I have to physically open each book
There's
with
a
like my
secret in
mouse.
this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
Oh, I hate this.
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
God, this would give me fucking nightmares if I had to do this in real like life. Ugh. Oh, we're in the twins' room.
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin. And that he never talked about him.
Man, this is a sick room though. God, as a kid I would have loved this.
I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it. My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom, and he did. At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again, and he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
Sam! Calvin! Dinner's ready! Coming!
But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it.
No way.
I told him going around was impossible. Maybe if I hadn't said that.
Calvin!
I tried to do this all the time as a kid.
Maybe if the wind hadn't picked up. Then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it. I
Snap?
think he'd already made up his mind.
No.
That's what I want to remember about my brother. the day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
Oh my god, no way. Jesus Christ. That's fucked.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
God, that's horrific. Like horrifying and horrific. I tried to put them both
After
into
the
one word
funeral,
and just said
Edie roped off
horrific.
Calvin's half of the room. Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
Oh, am I going back down, I guess? Where am I supposed to go now? Am I missing something? Did I go the wrong way? Huh, I think I went the wrong way. Back in we go. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Can't do anything there. Maybe here? Oh. What the fuck? That's crazy, the amount of like little trap doors and shit in this house.
The passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
So I can go out there. Well, I can unlock it, I should say. Barbara, what happened to
Growing up,
you?
I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
I hate this.
I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards. Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch. As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
He turned himself into a pickle.
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue. She reached for the music box. And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
Is it the Halloween music?
Rick?
Oh, I'm playing.
She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
Oh, sick! Yeah! Woo!
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
Can I beat this dude out? No.
The old Finch rattled and grew still.
Oh dear!
Oh!
Rick?
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and you're...
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
Was that the
And
Halloween
she
music
was
though?
still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show. Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
I get the crutch still. Let me just... Yeah. Yeah.
Walter, are you there?
Walter vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Barbara turned, saw the hook man, and was speechless. He was quite smashing. And he couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
That night, she played her part beautifully. She thought about abandoning Walter, but just couldn't do it. Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges groaned. she sensed the story might not be over yet. The hookman had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was...
I really like that chair.
Someone at the door was dying to speak to young Barbara. At the door, she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
Oh dear.
That's fucked up.
Had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter? Hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her. Her ear. Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
That's fucked. But how much of this was like actually real? That's the real question.
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
What do you think actually happened? I have no clue. If I'm missing something, she was what, 26 when she died? Or 16? Fuck, she was 16 when she died. We'll save everything to the end for if you do know what's like happened and everything. Ew. Is the cake rotten? She was a smoker at 16. Rough. But yeah, I'm just gonna basically stay spoiler free to the end, and then once I'm satisfied with the amount of game I've played, I will be done.
It's funny. I guess
All those
now I
times
know
I
why
played
Mom
with the
didn't
music
like me
box
playing
and
with the
never
music
found
box.
the basement key.
I don't like that, but thank you. You know, I haven't gone...
Mom must have locked the third floor stairs on the night we left.
Okay. This is starting to feel more and more like a horror game, even if it isn't.
A lot of things got left behind in the whirlwind of that last night.
Hey, wait, let's, clear up anything in the end if you've got questions. Yeah. So that part of the story was true. Nothing unusual here. Sick as fuck to have a pool table down here though. Oh, can we turn on like the power?
Mom said the basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot. I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages.
Is that all sealed off? I assume so.
I thought maybe she was hiding presents. It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that.
What the fuck? This house is just a complete trick house. It's really cool to explore in a video game.
I remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone. She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could.
What's an
If
emergency
there's a pattern in all these
session?
stories,
I said shelter instead of
I
shelter.
think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
That's cool. It's got a shower and everything. Walter. Huh. This motherfucker lived here for 47 years. Wait. 53 years. Huh. It's impressive if those are real flowers.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years.
30 years.
On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week.
1968.
But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane. Having a schedule, living for today. I always expected to be dead tomorrow.
Was he trapped then?
But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything.
Oh, have it. There you go.
Even a monster on the other side of the door starts to feel normal. Almost friendly.
So, Edith must have been
And then
bringing
one
him
day,
food?
everything just stopped. Whatever that thing was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid.
God,
It's been a week
2005
now,
is
the
when he
longest
dies.
in 30 years. I'm done waiting. I have to leave while I still can.
Yeah, like, Edith Jr. said that Edith Sr. brought packages down here.
I know it's out there somewhere. Whatever killed Barbara
So something did kill Barbara.
and Molly
And Molly.
and Calvin.
So he believes a monster killed everyone, but... Oh wait, did he say Calvin? No, Calvin died by jumping off a thing.
Maybe this is all a mistake. But I need to stop living the same day, even if it kills me. Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it. I'm going to appreciate all of it, especially the food. I don't mind if I only have a year left.
Does he get hit by... Wait, only have a year left?
month.
How would he know? Oh, he doesn't.
Or a
Okay.
single week.
Is he gonna get hit by a train?
I'd be happy with one more day. I can already imagine the sun on my face.
Well, he got hit by a train. Jesus Christ. So something killed Barbara that spooked
Walter
him
died
into
when I was
staying there.
6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
Well, dude, yeah, fucking dude was scared to death.
I'm sure my mom was trying to protect me.
Now we walk the same steps that he walked.
Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter. But if she never told me about an uncle under the house, I can only imagine what else she was hiding. I don't want to make the same mistakes she made.
Ew, that must have been his rubbish pit. I hate those noises.
Trying to bury something that's still alive. Now that there's only one of us left, or maybe 2, I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself and found out what happened to everyone else.
Why was there yellow on the, like, tracks?
But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem. Maybe we believed so much in a family curse, we made it real.
Oh. That's sad. This game's just sad.
I don't know if I should even be writing this.
Is this woman, by the way, pregnant?
Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me.
Just check. No, she's 17? She might be, though. Because I'm starting to think the person...
Your family.
I think she's addressing, like, her future son and or daughter.
And the history you're a part of.
Just going for a nice little step on the beach. Look at the rocks. Look at the stars.
Though to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now. I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth.
Thought there might be some flavor text down here, there's not. How many stories are we in? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4, 5, 6, 7. Possibly 6 or 7 to go.
And
Whoever
when you
told
look at
me.
the house,
Whoever,
that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness.
whoever told me, which website told me this game was like 2 hours, it's definitely undershot for me.
Any of it seems possible.
Which, I mean, that's fine that that's a longer game. I had a game pre-downloaded just in case.
I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it.
Can I grab the
What
lantern?
kind of family finishes building
No.
a cemetery before starting the house?
Are we gonna see the cemetery? Probably eventually, huh? Oh, here it is.
It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one.
Holy
3
shit.
of the gerbils are mine, and 2 had been my fault.
Oh. And I guess those 2 were your fault. Oh wait, no. You weren't alive for some of those. So you weren't in any of the Zerpies or Furpies or anything?
Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
Oh, that's a sick grave though. Is that a little dude in a hole? He's a little dude in a cave. Oh, she's a star. Wow. Jesus Christ.
I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away. She could see it poking out of the water at low tide.
Oh, that was my shadow. I was like, what the fuck was that? Edie goes all out, yeah. She's a real craftsman.
Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night.
Was I supposed to do something there? No.
Edie's side was always easier for me to understand. But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from. Her dad had been pretty strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better. She lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us.
Who the fuck is Sanjay Kumar? Milton Finch.
We never found Milton's body, so my mom insisted we were putting up a monument, not a tombstone. There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now.
Milton could be
Part
alive.
of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself. looking back on it now, if she told me there was going to be so much climbing,
I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
She is pregnant. So we don't die in this house at least, because I think that kid in the start of the game was our kid.
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common. They were both pretty intense. Sam spent his life shooting photos, but Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera. I guess we're all afraid of something.
God damn. God Sam. That's his story thing.
Instead of hiding from death, Sam seemed to go out of his way to meet it.
Just making sure there's no little tidbits before I start Sam's story. Call of Duty Man Sam.
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime.
Hmm? Am I gonna have to shoot anything?
It's a hunting trip, Dawn. Shooting is strongly encouraged.
Shouldn't we be leaving?
Just want to get a shot of you, Dawn, then we can take off. Perfect.
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it? I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
That's the spirit. Okay, got it.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful. The camera's older than you are.
It is a really cool, like, little mechanic.
You're right, Dad. It's starting to clear up. Still freezing, though.
Am I trying to capture anything else? Oh, there we go.
Aw.
Take a photo of the birdie.
Definitely should not have drunk all that coffee. Hey!
That's a keeper. Hold still while I take a picture of you.
I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Dawn. You'll need to remember this stuff, if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Dawn, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad. You're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years. Dawn, don't you think you could find something more interesting to photograph? Last time I was with my brother Calvin. Man,
Dad!
good eyes, Dawn.
He's gonna shoot it.
Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of you.
Dad,
Let me get behind you.
do I have to do this?
Dawn, you don't have to do anything. But if you want to survive, you'll need to be strong. Now keep yourself squared up, elbows down, like we practiced. Whenever you're ready. Great shot, Dawn!
Jesus Christ.
I'm proud of you, Dawn. Always remember that, okay?
Bro, that's a bit fucked up. She
Dad,
didn't want to do
It's
this.
switching. I think
That's
it's
totally
still...
normal, Dawn. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about.
Dad!
Oh, did he die? Oh, shit.
Of all these stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
He was just trying to put the deer out of his misery, to be fair. But the deer doesn't understand that. Sam, Mr. Frodo. How do I open this? Oh. It's a slide.
After Sam died, my mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
Oh wait, that was her mother. You got to see Calvin again, I guess. Jesus. Oh, that's fucking creepy. Oh, I hate that. Ugh.
I can't imagine my mom ever writing poetry, and
Oh, there's
yet...
Gus and Gregory. Okay.
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it.
I'm a
I
baby.
think he saw things the rest of us don't.
I've always wanted to play as a frog. Give me the fucking...
Time's over, Gregory. It's time to... Hold on, sweetie. Hello? Sam, I told you I don't want to talk right now.
I wonder what he saw.
I love this. This is fun.
What his world was like. He reminded me so much of Calvin. Lost in his imagination.
This is Fantasia level shit.
Whatever it was, he saw.
Oh wait, do I have to get the whale?
It sure made him happy.
Yeah. I have to go for the bath time thing.
I know how silly it sounds. But I worried about a baby being too happy. But I could feel him slipping away.
Sorry about that, Gregory.
I know you did everything you could. Maybe if I hadn't called that night.
Damn it. Hold on, I don't want Gregory to hear this.
I wish he could have told us
Oh my god, he drowns.
about the world he saw.
I feel like I'm killing these people. Or some of them at least.
There's so much I don't understand. About Gregory. About everything. wasn't your father. I'm sure he's happy. And he'd want you to be happy too. Good luck, Kay.
Isn't that negligent
Sam.
parenting, though? Like, I'm glad he's not super sad about it, but Jesus Christ. God damn. This story just gets more sad and fucked up.
A poem for Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea. Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard, before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard. My father made him come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart.
Nice. I
I
almost
tried
got
to
all of
talk him
that.
out of it, but though he'd never met her, we don't need a stepmom, were the words that I
now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
Try to attack people. It's not working. What am I supposed to do here? Oh, I found it. It was hiding in the
When the
totem.
time for photos came, Dad ordered him to come here. But Gus declined and as a sign held up his middle finger. The wind picked up and panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent.
Oh shit. This is becoming harder to control.
The rain came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made.
Is he gonna get hit by lightning while flying a kite?
The thunder sounded much too close and full of angry power. But all my father said to this was, "Make the music louder." I wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone, just you, the wind, the sea, and foam. But I didn't. Until we found you.
So he didn't get hit. He got hit by like a flying piece of debris and died.
She never talked about him, but Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
Ugh. Well, I'm sure I'll figure it out later, or Daybreak will tell me. Oh, there's a rock climbing wall.
My mom moved up to the loft after her brothers died. At the time, it was as far away as she could get.
Damn, these guys have no OH&S standards, do they?
She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay.
So that's who Sanjay is. And he has a grave prepared for him already, even though he might not be dead.
My mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English.
I mean, the Brazilian ghost says she would scared me.
Lewis
Yeah.
was born a year later.
No OH&S here.
When my dad died, I don't think Mom knew where else to go. I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back.
Oh, so Sanjay did die.
And to see kids in the house again.
Who the fuck is Sage?
The house had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that. And for a while, things were good. Almost normal. But it didn't last.
They had their own little school. Lewis rules. Me too, man.
The beginning of the end was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle.
Can I go up this way, though? Yeah, that's for later, then.
After Milton disappeared, the only thing he left behind was a room full of paintings.
Oops, I keep pressing escape to, like, exit stuff instead of, like, holding back. What's the point of locking his door shut if you're just gonna let people go through the window? Have I missed people, by the way? Do I have to go back and, like, collect everyone? Damn, this guy got a party hat? Those are worth bank in RuneScape.
Milton Finch in The Magic Paintbrush.
This kind of reminds me of the art style of, like, Matilda. And a bit of, like, Professor Layton, which is kind of cool. You don't even know how he disappeared or anything like that.
When Milton disappeared.
The question really for this game is there actually something paranormal? The other question is, how the fuck do I get down? Oh, there we go.
Mom spent months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors.
Guy was quite the artist, though. Come on.
Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
Oh. Whatever Milton found in the house. So is there something paranormal then? You're gonna make me go all the way... Okay.
Mom definitely blamed Edie, but I think Lewis blamed himself. After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room. until Mom got him a job at the cannery.
So Lewis died recently.
Everyone always told me to stay out of Lewis's room. Except Lewis.
Legalize marijuana. Oh my god, does he have an Arabic fucking smoking pipe there? An nargile? No way. Marriage-wise leguana.
Lewis's room smelled very, very familiar. That part of him lived on.
You mean of weed? Also, that is absolutely an Arabic smoking pipe. What game console is that? He's got that
Lewis and I
Wonderland
spent a lot of time playing games together, but he was
Turbo.
surprisingly bad at them. He died a lot.
It's a Wonderland Turbo with a PlayStation 1 memory card. That's very funny. High school diploma. Nice. So he's got Red King's Dream, Trust Me, Forced, with a medal. Some of these are really hard to make out. The Trial, Through the Looking Glass, Oliver Twist, Peter Pan. God, he's got so much shit. I wonder what happened to Lewis.
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Lewis's psychiatrist, I can
hydrating
understand
right
your
now.
desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life. He kept working at the cannery.
Ah, the fish are just piling up today.
But he withdrew part of himself. In our sessions, I saw the same behavior. His mind began to wander.
Oh, I'm playing a game. I'm playing RuneScape.
I asked him to describe it.
This is cool. I have to control both
He
things
said
at
he
once.
started small. Imagining a labyrinth.
My hand-eye coordination's not the best.
He'd feel his way about.
Should be hugging the left side.
Then something moved. Bats. And toads.
It's the dragon that I've killed. Oh wait, I have to go up. Okay.
And things that have not names. He knew it was all in his head. But he took it very seriously. I had hoped he'd find himself. But he found something more.
He found RuneScape. Played now for
I worried
free.
about him then. Daydreaming at the cannery.
Is he gonna
I
get in
spoke
an
with his
accident?
boss,
Like his arm's gonna get chopped
but
off
he
or
said
something?
Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused. Like a whole new Lewis. So I let him go on. I
Oh,
even
it's taking
encouraged
more.
him. It seemed very promising at first.
I just want to say the storytelling for this part is absolutely beautiful. The invocations of doing the same stuff over and over to storytell, like the Jay the Canary and everything. Oh my god. While like exploring and playing a game.
He told me he'd made a new friend. On the edge of a city he named Louis Topia. He built the city up slowly, brick by brick.
Oh, he's playing Minecraft now.
Then he made musicians. And songs for them to play. He talked about starting a band. And he was always humming something. Every day his imagination grew stronger. He no longer spoke at the cannery. But his chopping was as reliable as ever. Then one day it struck him that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination, so he could do whatever he wished. He held an election for mayor. And he won.
The Mario reference.
They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering. It became a game for him. He'd conquer a city, then immediately push on. New Louisville. St. Louis. He started drifting away from our reality. Minneapolis. Until one day he forgot to go home from the cannery. Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Louis kept sailing on.
Oh, that's the mum. God, he must have got paid a ton. Think of all the overtime.
In Louisburg, he heard rumors of a
handsome
queen.
I like how both of them were like slightly oxymoronic statements. Because usually beautiful is the word for a woman.
The queen was on her own quest for...
oh, sinister serpents.
Sinister serpents. He followed the sound of her...
electric sitar? Dance, water, dance!
Electric sitar. His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon. Even then, his logic remained sound.
No way.
He knew the world was all in his imagination. But he was so proud of having created it. In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king.
A god. An emperor.
For someone who'd never known success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming. And then it struck him. that the real Lewis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace. My imagination is as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him.
My hand's gone. Is he quitting? I'm guessing this is his locker because of the marijuana.
He began to forget the world we know. I think it pained him to remember Lewis, the cannery worker.
Oh, does he kill himself?
He began to despise the man with a royal contempt.
Oh, I'm supposed to send the stairway to heaven.
I still thought I could save him. Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder. The palace would be packed with his companions.
Look at this guy going. Look at him go. Yeah, shake buddy.
Including the wise Calico who'd insisted on advising him.
Thank you. Thank you. Ah, it's Molly. I just saw that.
His queen waited, holding his crown.
Oh, this dude's fully into me. Look at him.
There was only one thing left to do.
Oh.
Bend down his head.
He kills himself.
And the rest I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
Jesus Christ.
My brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
That's morbid as fuck. Thank God Mom didn't seal off the back
On the way
door.
back from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing. She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie.
Oh, shit. Guess that's a quick way down.
I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder. I wish we'd stayed. But I understand why we left.
This must have been her room, or her mom's and hers.
My mom ended up leaving everything behind.
Huh. Little things telling of like what they did and stuff. So Sanjay was a disaster relief worker and Dawn Finch was a teacher who wrote books?
What happened that night had been coming for a long time. Maybe it should have come sooner. But it had to end one way or another. All that's left now is to tell you about that last night.
So we got Dawn and Edie to do. Okay. She gonna start writing?
That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights apart."
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
At least you got to eat all at dinner.
the power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles. When my mom sealed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance, or that Edie had a key to it.
That thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house. Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories. I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight. We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning, okay?
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born. That night, the tide went way, way out. It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground. There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years. God, it smelled awful. No, I've seen that house every day of my life. But I never thought I'd go back to it. When the fog rolled in, I lost my way. I got turned around. For a while, I wandered. I started seeing things. Things I'd forgotten had ever existed. But when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me. Or maybe I came back to them. Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
It's mine.
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it! Let go! I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car. I never saw Great-Grandma Edie again. The next morning, the van came to pick her up, but she was already gone. After that, we moved around a lot. We both tried to make the best of it. A few years went by. My mom didn't like to talk about it, but she started getting sick a lot. The rest happened pretty quickly. She got better for a while, and then she didn't. And then I was alone. The last Finch left alive. Until I found out about you. I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is. This journal was supposed to be for you. But now I hope you'll never see it.
Am I getting both?
I just want to meet you and tell you all these stories myself.
Am I allowed to show this on Twitch?
But I guess if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way.
God, I don't know who put a fucking glow stick in your vagina, though. So bright in there, goddamn.
This is where your story begins.
It's
I'm sorry
me.
I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
Ah, 2017. So how did she die? She died giving birth, probably, is how I had to guess. We didn't get like little drawings for Dawn or Edith, but I think that last part covered them too. I got an achievement, the end. Is the rest of this just credits? I mean, well done to all these programmers. They look very young to be programmers, but... Like, look at that guy. I think that counts as child labor at that point. Does that guy have fucking Pokemon? Is he playing Pokemon Yellow? God damn. So yeah, I mean, this game was very sad. Whether it was based on a true story or not, a lot of the deaths felt very abrupt. I got an achievement called Thanks Johan. Don't know what that was for. See Johan's name in the ending credits. But, I mean, it was a good story. It was sad. Very, very sad. The gameplay was very fun at certain times. Sometimes it felt slow and boring, but when I was playing as the cat and like the different animals, when I was playing the video game while cutting the fish, was actually more entertaining than I thought. I really enjoyed playing as the little frog guy. Yeah, my question is, what happened to Barbara? She was killed by something that scared Walter. Probably a bear or something. Some sort of animal. She was actually murdered? Yeah, I think that girl's a bit too small to be carrying a gun. If you notice, Edie profits from death as in... Barbara comic moment out of the house, Walter. Oh, did Edie kill her? Oh. She just profits from it. She just gets money from it. Is that what you're saying? So she like played up the story of her murder to get more money. So Edie, the old grandma, wasn't actually like a good person. She was just using unfortunate situations to get... So I got Dawn and Edie in there. Sweet. Nice. What a game. Edie played up the family having a curse so much that everyone believed it to the point they felt it was their destiny. Oh, okay. What time is it? It's 9 p.m. The question is, do we try another mystery game, or do we save it for next time? Got some Steam items, pretty pog. Pretty poggers. Most would argue Edie was the true villain, but yeah, sad all around. It was sad. It was very sad. Let's see what I got in my good old library real quick. I have Mad Experiments Escape Room. Apparently that one is only a couple of hours. Or we could just do some Plants vs. Zombies minigames. Yeah, no, Rick instantly said yes, so... Let me just change some settings around. There we go. I need to edit the stream title as well. Actually, what I'm going to do is end this stream for the YouTube VOD and then start a new one. So, real quick, just going to end and start.